Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Thanks again for tuning in. So today I just want to take a little bit of time and vlog and kind of talk about my struggle with depression, and honestly really just talk about why I quit YouTube for a while. So I figured I'd go ahead and hop on camera and do that while I'm on the way to pick my husband up from work. So basically I stopped filming on YouTube for about 6 months. I would say my depression started about 3 months prior to my hiatus, and I had gotten to the point where I wasn't getting out of bed. That person that you guys saw, the happy person, you know, reviewing products, I wasn't that person. I was literally in bed all the time, and it was just, it had become a problem. You know, I was kind of consumed in, am I doing this right? Is, you know, is the channel gonna grow? Is everybody gonna like me? You know, and I wasn't focused on the right things, or like being myself and who I really am, because I really felt like the person that you guys saw before, that's not me. I necessarily wasn't being authentic to who I am. I was really more so focused on being kind of, you know, prim and proper. And yeah, I would joke around and be funny and stuff, but I was still, this camera is just jiggling because I have my little dash thing on, but I was still, you know, more so just focused on how I look to everybody else rather than making myself happy. I got really caught up in trying to buy everything. I was like, okay, you know, I gotta go to the store, I need to buy this because they want to see me buy this and review all these products. And I think a lot of newer YouTubers fall into that trap that you must buy everything, you must impulse shop all the time. I was literally spending hundreds of dollars every week buying stuff. I was just very unhappy. And so, you know, fast forward to the day I decided to quit, I woke up one day and I was like, I can't do this shit anymore. I'm done. Like, I can't do it. I'm not good enough. I'm not going to be able to get the views that I want, because that's all I was focused on, was views, views, views. I want everybody to like me, and not, like I said, just not being myself and making myself happy. And it became more of a burden than something for fun, which is what I wanted it to be. That's what it started out being, and that's what I intended it to be. But it was like after I quit, things got worse, you know. I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna, you know, focus all my effort into school. And I was thinking, this is what I want to do. And then, you know, I got down the line and that's not what I wanted to do. I'm still taking classes part-time because I feel like everybody should have a backup. But what I'm in school for is just gonna be that. That's my backup, because I really don't want to spend the rest of my life doing something that doesn't make me truly happy. And I realized, like, the first night when I posted my first video of me coming back, I was so happy. I hadn't been that happy in a long time, you know. And my depression had gotten me to the point where I contemplated my existence. This asshole just pulled out in front of me. These people here cannot drive. You know, there was just a lot going on at the time. We were supposed to make a big move, and we had been looking forward to that for, you know, almost 2 years, and it didn't happen. So we were forced to stay here where we are now, and we were both, me and my husband both, were just really unhappy. And it became a point where he was just as depressed as I was. And it was hard because we couldn't help each other. We couldn't fix each other because we didn't know how to fix ourselves, and we were both going through the same thing at the same time. On top of being full-time parents to, at the time, barely a 6-month-old and a 4-year-old. You know, it was just a lot. And I don't know if my depression was a part of postpartum depression, which, you know, a lot of moms go through that after they have a baby. I don't know if it was just what it is. It was just full-blown depression. But I don't even know where the hell I was, because my husband called me and interrupted my phone call, or my video. But anyways, I think I was talking about, like, you know, postpartum depression. Oh, I know where I was. I, you know, had some pretty pretty nasty, dark days. And, you know, like my husband, like I said, he was going through it too, but he would say stuff to me like, you know, you can't be in bed forever. And it would just really irritate me because I'm like, yes, I can. Let me be in bed. Let me just not deal with the world. You know, I had gotten to the point where I wasn't going outside. I wasn't going out of the house. I barely went to the grocery store. Like if I could have bought all my groceries online, which I think they do that now at like Walmart, I would have, because I did not want to see people. I didn't want to be around people, nothing. And I was being selfish, but I was suffering. And I just felt like I didn't have anybody, you know, to go to. Like, of course, I can always talk to my mom, but who wants to tell their mom, like, hey, mom, I feel like I don't want to, you know, be around anymore. I couldn't tell her that. I couldn't tell anybody that I loved and that loved me that I felt that way. And so I just really felt like I had nobody to talk to, you know, and then not having the resources necessarily to go and speak to a professional. And I don't even know if it was necessarily that or if I just didn't want to. I felt like, why am I going to tell somebody who doesn't know me my business, you know, because that's just ridiculous. So, you know, there was just a lot of things that came into play when I stopped YouTubing. But I feel like YouTube was actually what made me happy when I really did it for the right reasons and not to just spend and buy and try to impress and try to be like the biggest YouTubers, because I'm not them and they're not me, and they're all different from each other too. And I had to realize that everybody starts from somewhere, you know what I mean? Just, you have to have hard work and determination and you'll get where you want to go. And, you know, I don't know if this YouTube thing is going to turn out to be anything big for me. It might not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to block it if it's going to be a good thing for me, but I'm also not going to just stress my ass off about it and only worry about numbers and put myself back in that depression, in that place again. I can't do that. You know, I'm thankful for the loyal followers that I have that stayed with me throughout my 6-month hiatus, because I really thought I was going to come back and not have anybody at all. I was scared, but I feel like I'm in a better headspace and I have a good idea and mindset for the way I want to cultivate my channel and who I am and where I want to be in life. And I feel like it's so much easier for us as human beings to always look at the negatives rather than looking at the positives. And I just have to look at it and be like, you know what? You're blessed to even be able to have a YouTube channel. You're blessed to be able to have a little bit of the equipment that you need to have a YouTube channel, because, you know, that was something I struggled with too, feeling like I didn't have what I needed when I wanted it to do my channel. You know, I was like, oh God, this camera is, I hate that this dash cam jiggles like that. I was like, oh, I just absolutely have to have all the big name stuff. I need a $500-600 camera. I need to, you know, get a new computer. I need lights, camera, action, you know. My husband's over here picking wild asparagus. Hold on. What? I know, I told him that. You know, and that's not the way you start out. You don't just start out big balling like that. And I had to take a step back and understand that I'll get there, you know. And like I said, I'm blessed to have what I have and be where I'm at 25 years old, because there are a lot of people who are my age and younger or older who aren't where I'm at. And I'm blessed to be in the shoes that I'm in. I'm blessed to be me. And so I have to just take a look at that every day and just be at peace with that and know that what's gonna work will work and what isn't for me isn't gonna work. So yeah, my daughter's waving. Say hi. So yeah, you know, and I have to always remember to set a good example for this one and the other one over there too, because they are constantly watching me. Hold on. Hey, come show him this long asparagus. This asparagus is so damn long.
Jamie says they're no good when they're like this.
Really?
Like the stalks.
Look at this.
Pop the trunk.
This is asparagus. Like, come on now. They have like a little garden over here by where my husband works, and they grow asparagus.
Know what asparagus is?
Shut your mouth. Nobody asked you. They grow rhubarb and all kind of other stuff too. So yeah. So, you know, that was pretty much it. And well, I just wanted, you know, to get on here and kind of explain things and just talk about it, and just know that if you ever get into a point like that where you're struggling, you're not alone. No matter how you feel about it, and if you think you're alone, you're not. You just really have to take a step back and breathe and concentrate and focus, and it'll all work. It'll all work itself out. You want to say hi?
No, I
say
did
hi.
in the back.
Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, so that's it for this video. I will be doing a lot more vlogs because I really enjoy vlogs, and my family is going to take part in it with me. Yes, you are.
Maybe.
Yes. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Give me a thumbs down if you hate it. If you hate it, that's fine. Move on. I don't care. So peace out.
Bye, beauties.
Say it again. Say it again.
Bye, beauties.
Bye, beauties.